this is Caitlin, and today I'm going to teach you how to do the tree charm. So I know there are Christmas tree charms, and I thought that I might want to make a tree that is for year-round. And the supplies you'll need for it are your colors. You are going to need about 15 dark green rubber bands, about 10 or 11 caramel rubber bands, about 7 or 8 olive rubber bands, or like olive green, and about 8 or 9 neon green or light green rubber bands. And you are going to need your hook and your loom straight. So now let's get started making our tree. So let's start placing our tree top. Take a single dark green rubber band and place it from this peg to this peg. Then press down. Then take a dark green and a light green out to the left. Then take an olive green and a dark green out to the right. Then another olive and dark green, and place them from this peg to this peg to the forward pin. Dark green and light green to the forward pin. And then a dark green and an olive green to the forward pin. And then dark green and a light green, closing in from the left into the center. Now take another dark green and a light green, place it to the forward pin. Olive green and dark green, place it to the forward pin. Light green and dark green, place it to the forward pin. And then place an olive green and a dark green into the center from the right. Now let's take a dark green and an olive green, center, and then forward pin, press down, dark green, light green, press down, then a dark green and an olive green, press down, and I'm going to take a single green rubber band over, and then another dark green single rubber band over. And so this is all it should look like right now. So now I'm going to show you how to make the trunk, just one way to make the trunk. And it is using your hook and your rubber bands. Okay, I'm going to take one single rubber band, wrap it around my hook 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to press it to the grip. I'm going to do that again. 1, 2, 3. Make sure that's a single rubber band. Another single rubber band. 1, 2, 3. Now, press them all to the center. Now I'm going to take 2 rubber bands on my hook. And I'm going to take these 3 rubber bands off of my hook into the center of these 2 rubber bands. So I'm just taking them off my hook. Just keep taking them off and taking them off. Okay. Now it's like this, and I have it on my finger, and I'm going to put these loops on my hook. Now I'm going to center these so it looks even. Alright, now I'm going to take 3 rubber bands on my hook and take them through my other rubber bands. And put it back on my hook. Center these rubber bands again. Then just 2 more on my hook through all of these. And then back on my hook. This is one way to do the trunk. Then you would place it on the loom on this peg and then take the trunk and then like that. I'm now going to show you another way to make the trunk. Now I'm going to show you a second way to make the tree trunk. This is what it looks like if you do it on the loom, and this is the second way I'm going to teach you. It is very similar to the tree trunk that is with our hook. To do that, we are going to start with the arrows facing away from us. And in this vacant space, I'm going to take 2 rubber bands, this peg to this peg, press down, 3 rubber bands, this peg to this peg, oops, press down, and then 2 rubber bands, this peg to this peg, press down. Now I'm going to turn it so the arrows are facing you now, and I'm going to take 1 rubber band, twist it to make it a capping band, and then take it on this peg and then twist it again so you're capping the capping band to make it twisted around 4 times. Then I'm going to twist this around 3 times, this rubber band, and place it on this peg. Now I'm going to take my hook, dig in, grab those last bottom 2 rubber bands off of this peg onto the forward pin. This just came off, but that's alright. And I'm going to dig in now, grab the bottom 3 rubber bands onto the forward pin, and grab the bottom 2 onto the forward pin. Now I'm going to take my hook, dig in, take it off, and then you have your tree trunk. You're going to place it on this peg on the loom. Like that. Now we are ready to start crocheting our tree. Now let's crochet our tree. Dig in, grab the top 2 rubber bands and bring them onto the forward pin. If it helps, you can bring them one by one. Sometimes you need to bring the trunk out of the way a little bit to grab the rubber bands. I'm doing this one by one. Now I'm going to reach in, grab the next top 2 rubber bands, out to the left. I'm going to press down, and then reach in, grab the 2 rubber bands that are left, out to the right. Now on the left, I'm going to dig in, grab the bottom 2 onto the forward pin. Same with the right. Dig in, grab the bottom 2 onto the forward pin. And then left again, dig in through all of them, grab the bottom 2 onto the forward pin. And then you're going to do the same for the middle, then the right, then once more the left, then middle, then right. And then once you have them hooked onto these pegs, you are going to reach in through all the rubber bands that are on this peg. You're going to grab the bottom 2 and bring them into the middle center from the left, and then do the same for the right. I'm going to do that. So now I am done going to the left, bringing the bottom ones from this peg onto this peg, and doing the same for the right. But before that, I was just bringing them to the forward pin. And then I have done bringing the bottom rubber band single from this peg and bringing it onto the forward pin. Now, you are going to bring your hook in, grab these rubber bands off this first pin, and take it off the loom now. Now it might take a minute or two because sometimes it's tough. Okay, now it's like this, and this this one that's closest to what I call the head of the hook, you take it, cross it over the second half of the rubber band, and then take that and make it into a knot to make it like a keychain. Now if you don't want this showing, you can just tuck it in through the tree a few times if you would like. And then you can't really see it on the other side either. So this is now what your tree should look like. Thank you for watching this fun, creative, and adorable tree charm. If you would like to watch my other videos, please type in jlinder2003 in lowercase. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.